Cinemasaurus Rex presents Kaijumania.
Welcome back to Kaijumania. It's your favourite bastard time of the week. It's time to talk about giant monsters. I'm Rocket, and this week it is the rebirth of Mothra. So everything you think you know about Mothra, just forget about it. Forget everything you think you know about Mothra, because none of that comes to light in this film. The first Mothra, I was like, you don't need to know any of it because it's all explained in Mothra vs Godzilla. This one fuck knows what's going on. We start off like Fern Gully. You see all these little squirrels and little critters and creatures walking about, and bulldozers come, knock the trees down, burn them on fire, fucking stamping on a squirrel's head, you know, all that shit. They're just telling you that men are evil, we're killing the forest, we're bastards, we shouldn't be doing it. We stumble upon this ancient ruin type thing, and it's like, oh, what's this little thing? So they start chipping away, opening it up. It apparently opens up a little portal, and these two little women, these little fairy women, are like, oh no, they've opened up the portal, what are we gonna do? Then there's another little woman is flying a little dragon. The two furries, they're flying a little mini moth, little mini Mothra, like a tiny Mothra, called Furry. So obviously Furry think, oh, it must be all the Mothras are female, right? At part of the film we go, this moth, his name is Furry. At the end of the film they go, Furry thanks. She said thank you for helping us. So it's a him, it's a her, subtitles are fucked here, God knows what, you need to know Japanese to know which is him, which is her. I've not a fucking clue if Fur is a man, Fur is a woman, Fur is a friggin' transgender, God knows what's going on. So now Geru and the little witch woman, they fly over to where all this shit's being digged up and whatnot, and like trying to awaken a monster, a giant monster. Now this monster is called Desghidorah, not Desmond. Not short for Desmond, it's just Desghidorah, right? Desghidorah is a bit like Kaiser Ghidorah more than King Ghidorah, as in it's four-legged, got the big wings, intimidating as fuck. So the awakened Desghidorah, he comes out of the mountain and whatnot, and apparently he feeds the energy off the forest. So basically, the two little furry twins, who aren't twins, who might be sisters, they need to summon Mothra at this point. So then we get to our first musical number of the film, Mothra. So they do all that singing shit, and then the two Mothra twins also are talking just after they sing, and we shouldn't really call Mothra. She's proper old. She's just given birth. She's gonna die soon. It's like, yeah, but we gotta do, haven't we? Gotta do it, mate. So Mothra comes, and we get our first proper fight of the film, our first kaiju fight. So it's Mothra versus Desghidorah. Ooh. Mothra uses all new kinds of shades of powers that we've just not seen. She fires lots of shit from her antennas now. Hasn't been seen that before. Desghidorah, he's got multiple powers. He's got like a purple lightning attack coming out of his mouth, and he can also shoot fire and all this shit. And he can also drain the life out of things, as we does with the forest. Basically, after a bit of spinning round, Desghidorah locks onto Mothra's wing, starts draining the life out of Mothra, and Mothra collapses onto the floor. It's not the longest of fights. So Desghidorah is the winner of your fight. Now, all this trauma has caused a little baby Mothra in an egg to hatch out of its egg prematurely, apparently. So this baby Mothra is considered a very small Mothra larva. Little baby Mothra breaks out the egg, starts swimming along, and baby Mothra balls on it. Giant balls, massive giant balls. It must be a male. It's got massive testicles, as this Mothra, because you should see this. Like Mothra, this little baby Mothra is like that big. Desghidorah is fucking ginormous. It's literally his foot is bigger than Mothra. He could stand on it. He starts webbing the shit all over Desghidorah, trying to tie him up, doing all that thing. Desghidorah like amuses him for a minute, lets the web come on him, then he just breaks free of the web, starts shooting fireballs at the little baby Mothra. Baby Mothra does fucking somersaults like one of the bad guys from Commando when a grenade lands on him, just fucking somersaults his ass out of there. Desghidorah bites him with all three heads, picks him up, starts biting and ripping into him. Little baby Mothra's bleeding like a bastard, and he's about to be drained, and he drops him on the floor. And he looks like he's going to go for a finishing blow, but then Mothra, with the little last bit of life in her, comes into the match. So now we get another fight. It's Desghidorah versus baby Mothra and adult Mothra. So it's a handicap match now. So Desghidorah already kicked the shit out of Mothra. Already kicked the shit out of baby Mothra. How does he fare in a 2-on-1 handicap match? Well, he kicks some more shit. Desghidorah, film debut. What a debut. He's kicking all shades of shit here. Desghidorah's kicking the shit out of adult Mothra. Kicking the shit out of baby Mothra. And then he fires something into he fires like a big mouth laser thing, whatever, into a dam. The dam blows up, all this water comes splashing, knocks every motherfucker out of the way. So Desghidorah was winning, dominating the match. Baby Mothra down, adult Mothra down. Desghidorah got just taken away by the water of his it's his own fault really. So he met his own demise in that regards. However, it was clear that Desghidorah was going to win. So your winner for the 3rd time in a row, Desghidorah. Little baby Mothra is, fuck knows where, on its way to transform into an adult Mothra. But he goes into this secret magical forest where there's ancient virgin trees apparently. So these trees, I don't know how a tree becomes a virgin or not a virgin, I don't know. I don't really know much about tree sex. So little baby Mothra goes to the magical forest and starts webbing the shit out of herself, cocooning herself. And then we get to see little baby Mothra evolve into an adult Mothra. A new design, doesn't look like the original Mothra. A differently looking Mothra. It's got green eyes, it's got a big black streak down its head. So I'm not sure if it's male or female. I was presuming it was a female Mothra. But Jesus Christ, does that forest give Mothra some magic fucking powers? Mothra goes on the hunt for Desghidorah. Desghidorah's flying around at this point, and then we get a final fight. Desghidorah versus the new Mothra. And wow, this fight is just not what I expected, because Desghidorah's kicked the shit out of every motherfucker so far. Mothra flies into Desghidorah, takes Desghidorah down straight away. Now this Mothra, overpowered as fuck. This Mothra could, I seriously think, could probably take Godzilla down. He's got these new attacks. He's just summoning lightning from the sky and all sorts of shit, absolutely raining it down. He starts circling Desghidorah, opening up the skies, more shit coming down, just absolutely nailing Desghidorah, blowing up like shit. It's a short fight. Mothra kicks the shit out of Desghidorah. I've never seen such a one-sided fight against Desghidorah before. Desghidorah dead. New Mothra wins. Mothra wins your fight. And then that's it. Kind of the film ends then. And well, I think there's a little message at the end. It's like, well, what are you going to do now? You probably shouldn't be destroying forests and shit, should you? And it's like, nah, probably shouldn't, mate. Probably shouldn't. They're little furry twin sisters. They catch the other little sister. It turns out her dragon is a robot. Don't know why. Doesn't explain that. And then they talk to these kids saying, you love your sister really, don't you? I mean, if you look deep down in your soul, you don't hate your siblings, you love your siblings. I mean, I know she's our little sibling here. She's a bit of a troublemaker, but we still love her. And it's like, bit of a troublemaker? Bit of a troublemaker? She just unleashed a three-headed fucking dragon that just destroyed a forest and every fucking thing in sight. That's not a bit of a troublemaker, that. Jesus Christ. I'd hate to see what a real troublemaker was to these two. It's a bit of mischief to them, isn't it? Oh, just a three-headed dragon. And the film ends, and that's it. So, Rebirth of Mothra. Do I recommend it? Yeah. I'm going to give this one the thumbs up. It's a little odd. It changes a lot of stuff. Everything I thought I knew about Mothra, it turns out I don't know anything about Mothra. I don't know if there's male or female Mothras. Now it's made me doubt everything about Mothra, because I was convinced they were all women, and it might just be the subtitles of them all calling them men, calling them women. Not a fucking clue. But other than that, 2 thumbs up. So, next week it is the Rebirth of Mothra Part 2.